I'm Chris Shelton, coming to you from a beautiful day in sunny San Jose, California, the heart of Silicon Valley, here with your DIY home remedies guides to health, happiness, and healing transformation. Do you know what's coming up this weekend is Mother's Day? You know what else is going on is National Bird Migratory Day. Oh my gosh, the birds are migrating, and I think the butterflies are migrating as well too. So I thought we'd come out into the garden of love, since we gotta love our mothers, gotta love ourselves, and what kind of practices can we do in order to share with our mothers and share with the single mothers that are out there. So I thought, what can we do in order to celebrate you mothers out there? And I thought I'd come out to this beautiful garden of love with all these beautiful roses, beautiful birds flying around, hummingbirds flying around, got the fountain going in the background, bees are buzzing. And so what kind of practices can we do to share with our mothers, or the person that helped to nurture us? Because we all started from somewhere, and maybe growing up you didn't have the nurturing that you needed, and maybe somewhere along the way hopefully you found somebody that could actually take that place. So for you mothers out there, or for you that and even for you fathers that act like the mother as well, these practices are for you. And the first practice is just very simple. It's a heart move, because we want to open up our hearts, and the more we open up our hearts, the more that this vibration just emanates out into the community, into the planet. So it's so important to do. So I'm going to start off with my feet out about shoulders width apart. My knees are slightly bent. My sacrum is gently tucked underneath. And by tucking the sacrum underneath, it presses back the Ming Men, which is the acupuncture point right opposite the belly button, in between the right and the left kidney. And then from here, I'm going to gently tuck the chin, pressing up at the crown point at the top of the head. Tip of the tongue gently curls to the roof of the mouth behind the teeth, as if saying the letter N. So from here, we're going to start off first by pulling down the heavens 3 times, inhaling. So the first pull here, just setting your intentions for this weekend, for this Mother's Day. Is there somebody out there that you should reach out to that played that motherly figure in your life? Inhale. Or maybe it's just you. Maybe you are that wonderful yin energy, that yin vibration that nurtures so many other people. Just taking time, so important to take the time to give back to yourself, to love yourself. Inhale. And then exhale, just setting this intention on this beautiful day, connecting with nature. And then from here, I'm going to hold a ball, and I'm going to press as I shift. Come to the middle, inhale, and I'm going to press. Going to gaze at the pinkies as I go ahead and press, because that's where the heart acupuncture meridian ends, and then it connects with the small intestine meridian. And from here, if you're lonely right now, feeling abandoned, I want you to feel the love coming from this video. And I want you to feel that love come in and allow for that abandonment, that loneliness to leave, like a dark cloud going several feet away from the body and deep into the ground. As I inhale, the pink cloud comes in. And because I'm out here in nature, I could actually connect to these beautiful roses, these red roses. And I could pull that red richness into my heart. Then as I exhale, letting go of the abandonment, the loneliness, the lack of joy, like a dark cloud going several feet away from the body. So you've seen other videos that we've done. You probably recognize this movement. Today I'm changing the intentions just a little bit, because this Mother's Day is the time to give back to the source, to that which gave us life to begin with, and showing the love and compassion. And I'm going to come back to the middle. I'm going to pull down the heavens 1 time, inhale. And then exhale, just feel that source, that divine goodness come in, all the way down out through the feet and deep into the ground. So the next movement is for the spleen. The spleen represents, and the stomach represents, your earth element. We just celebrated Earth Day a couple weeks ago. And what does the earth do? It nurtures. What does your stomach and spleen do? It nurtures your body. It takes the food and the essence and the drink, and it helps to assimilate it to help produce blood and chi for the body. So nurturing isn't only foods that we eat, but it's also what we say to ourselves and what other people say to us. It's of utmost importance. So as I inhale, if there's any uncertainty or anxiety that weakens my earth element, I'm going to allow for that to leave like a dark cloud. And I'm going to allow for this yellow cloud to fill up into my left side of the body where the spleen is located. And I'm going to connect, because I'm in nature right now. Over behind the camera, there's some beautiful yellow roses. I'm going to connect to those roses. I'm going to connect to the orange from the birds of paradise behind me. I'm going to allow for that to come in to my stomach and spleen, that energy. Just allow for that to come in, and just allow for that nurturing to happen for myself. And the key is that we all need nurturing and love, and not to over nurture others and not nurture yourself back. So taking this day to really pay attention, what are 3 things that you could do today to nurture yourself? Well, hopefully you watching this video is one of them. But what else can we do? Especially in this time and space. Maybe I could eat something healthy. Maybe I could write myself a nice note, or write a nice note to somebody that acted like the mother figure in my life. Maybe I go on a nice walk, or do some exercise, do some yoga, some other Qigong practices, some Tai Chi. So allow for the peace of mind and centeredness to come in as anxiety and leaves. The worry leaves. And I nurture my earth element, connecting with earth around me. And then I'm going to come back to the middle, pulling down the heavens 3 times, inhaling. Once again, just connecting with nature, connecting with your higher self. Just allow for that consciousness to really come in and to fill up your entire body. Inhaling, really setting the intentions for loving yourself, loving the planet for which supports all life. And inhale. Having that compassion, kindness, and sending that grace out to the planet. And then just finish up here by just rooting the energy back. As you inhale, just imagine this white pearl that begins to form underneath the hands, gathering the energy from the space around me. Then as I exhale, I'm going to imagine this white pearl filling up into the kidneys on the low back. Inhaling, the white pearl expands with white light. And then as I exhale, filling up into the kidneys. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Feel the white pearl. And then as I exhale, feel that white light restore the vitality of the kidneys on the low back. Let's do 1 more of those. And exhaling, feel the warmth radiate around the waist to the kidneys on the low back. And then from there, just slowly open up your eyes, shaking out your hands, your feet. For Mother's Day, wishing everybody a blessed day. And remember, take care of yourself, love yourself, send a virtual hug, send out some virtual love to somebody, or especially to anybody that you know that is isolated and doesn't have people sharing that kind of love and that kind of affection and caring. So make sure to share that with somebody. Share these practices too. Please click on the links below for more information. Subscribe to this YouTube channel. So as we wrap up here, once again, taking the time to acknowledge someone in your life that's played the mother role. You know, who that I have in my life is my beautiful wife, Parisa. You know, my mom passed away 16 years ago on Cinco de Mayo. And unfortunately, she just was a mom that didn't have the capacity to really to mother. But where the universe is made up for itself, is that I have my beautiful wife Parisa, who jumped in to the craziness and took on my four kids and grandchild like they were her own. And so my ode is to this beautiful lady, my partner in crime, and the one that's behind the scenes on the camera all the time. You know, if it wasn't for people like her, then none of this stuff would be happening. And so just taking a moment to really be grateful and conscious of who do you have in your life, and making sure to let them know, I love you.
Thanks, lover. I love you too.
And happy Mother's Day.
Thanks.
Anything you want to share?
Love is the answer.
Love is the answer. So this is how we do it. L-O-V-E. Love. Happy Mother's Day, and make sure that you reach out to somebody who supports you. And like I said, it doesn't have to be your own mother. It could be somebody who nurtures you and supports you, that acts like a mother. And yeah, really send out that love, that virtual love, and send out a virtual hug if you can't see somebody, and actually be with them face to face. So until next time,
We'll
see you later.
What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little love.